Dorian Yates made a comment saying that in his day and age, Brandon wouldn't even place top 6. That Ronnie Coleman basically said the same thing. They basically saying that the quality of bodybuilders went down since the 80s and 90s, I guess, or since the 90s. So they both competed in the 90s, 2000s. Do you agree or disagree?
I will say this. I was really excited to see what Dallas McCarver could have done. It was such a tragedy to lose him, but I was so excited because I thought he was going to be, I really thought he was going to be that next generation like that. And he would have been. That guy was an absolute phenom. And I think he had, Olympia in his future. And I really wanted to see, what his potential would have been. I was a big fan of him, man, and knew him, and he was such a great guy. I've known Brandon a long time.
He's a great guy. His
physique is unbelievable. If you see those pictures he took overseas when he was getting ready to compete, wow. I mean, the guy just looked amazing. If you want to argue that there was less talent on stage at Olympia this past year, it's a fact. You didn't have Shawn. You didn't have Phil. Guys like Kai, weren't up there. So was it a little less as far as competition? Yeah, absolutely. Do I think that took away from Brandon? No, I thought Brandon looked great. I think he deserved it. He's a great guy. He's a great ambassador for the sport. I think he looked phenomenal. I think this is the sense of, who's the greatest of all time, LeBron or Michael, right? I'm particular to Chicago. I'm from Chicago. I'm going to say Michael. Ronnie is particular to his time. He's going to say my time was the best. Dorian's going to say his was the best, his era. Arnold's going to probably come out and say, you know what? Back when we were on and we had less of a bubble gut and we were more aesthetic and it was more, we were the best, right? So I think it's just going to go by era, right? Everyone's going to be is going to be biased towards their own time in the sport. With that being said, Dorian was one of the greatest of all time. Ronnie, one of the best of all time. Those guys were unbelievable, along with the guys that they competed against. I don't look at it as in a sense of, let's compare Brandon to the guys from the 90s or the 80s. Brandon's Mr. Olympia today, period. Just like those people that want to complain about Donald Trump being the president today. He's your president, period. Donald Trump is your president. Brandon Curry is your Mr. Olympia. Deal with it and get past it.